Coverage of the spring sports season on WCTV is brought to you in part by our business partners, including the Self-Defense Institute, located at the MGM Plaza in Tewksbury, White's Physical Therapy, located on Burlington Ave, right in the center of Wilmington, and Lori Toll, an independent director with Pampered Chef. Online at pamperedchef.biz/Lori Toll.
Where we will honor the class of 2018. Today we would like to recognize the contributions of 11 seniors that they have made to Wilmington Wildcat baseball. First, we would like to thank the coaches for their hard work and dedication to our student athletes. Head coach Aldo Kyra, assistants Brian Kyra and Billy O'Connor. Thank you for your time, commitment, and unwavering dedication to help develop our seniors not only as athletes, but also as young adults. To the seniors, thank you for your strong commitment to the Wildcat baseball program over these past 4 years. Your hard work, effort, and commitment are appreciated by your coaches, your school, our fans, and your parents. We wish you good luck in the future and hope the lessons learned on the playing Wildcat baseball will help you in your future endeavors. To the parents, thank you for your constant support and for all your help over the years, driving to games, teaching good sportsmanship, fundraising, and most importantly, for providing your sons with constant support and encouragement through both good and bad times. Now it is time to introduce our seniors. Our first senior is number 2, Jared Acoyne, escorted by parents Gail and Joe Acoyne. Jared is playing his 3rd season of varsity baseball after being a league all-star as a junior. In the fall, he will be attending Wentworth, studying construction management. Our next senior is number 22, Carl Beatrice, escorted by parents Cindy and Carl. Carl is playing his 2nd year of varsity baseball. He will be attending Southern New Hampshire University in the fall. Our next senior, number 19, Jack Boyle, escorted by Kelly and Jim. Jack is playing his 1st year of varsity baseball. In the fall, he will be attending the University of Rhode Island, studying business. Our next senior, number 14, Dylan Bresnahan, escorted by parents Linda and John. Dylan is playing his 1st year of varsity baseball and will attend UMass Amherst in the fall, majoring in business. Our next senior, a captain and a 4-year member of the varsity team, Danny Gracia, escorted by parents Julie and Mike. Danny is a 2-time league all-star and the reigning Middlesex League MVP. Next year he will be attending Franklin Pierce, where he will be playing baseball. Number 5, Chris Greco, escorted by Sue and Chuck. Chris is playing his 3rd year of varsity baseball. He was a league all-star as a junior. In the fall, he will be attending UMass Amherst, where he will study journalism. Number 4, Ben Maynard, escorted by parents Maria and Greg. Ben is playing his 2nd year on the varsity team. In the fall, he will attend Boston College, where he will study applied mathematics. Our next senior, number 3, Graham Smith, a 4-year member of the varsity team, a 3-time league all-star, and one of our 2 captains this year, escorted by parents Deb and Kevin. Graham will be attending Franklin Pierce, where he will be playing baseball in the fall. Number 13, Matt Rideout, escorted by parents Kristen and Ken. Matt is playing his 2nd year on the varsity team. He was a league all-star last year in the Middlesex League. He will be attending Middlesex next year, studying business. Number 1, Tommy Warrup, escorted by Jean Marie and Chris. Tommy is enjoying his second year on the varsity team. He was an all-star last year as a junior. In the fall, he plans to attend Providence College. And last but not least, Riley Zaya, escorted by parents Claire and Tom. Riley is playing in his second year on the varsity team. He'll be attending the University of New Hampshire in the fall, where he plans on studying business. Ladies and gentlemen, like one more round of applause for all of our seniors and their parents. Thank you very much for the past 4 years and your dedication to the Wildcat baseball program.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to have your attention for today's ceremonial first pitch. Today's first pitch will be thrown out by Tom Pizarra. Tom served in the U.S. Army from 1954 to 1957 in the 69th Signal Photo Company as a combat photographer. Catching Tom's pitch will be his grandson Jack Boyle, a senior for the 2018 Wilmington High School baseball team. And it's a strike! Do we have a round of applause for Tom?
Good morning and welcome to Scanlon Field at Wilmington High School for today's Scanlon Invitational Tournament first game between the Matignon Warriors and your Wilmington Wildcats. Matignon comes into the game at 12-4 in the Catholic Conference. They are automatically in the Division IV tournament. They are coached by Matt O'Donnell. Wilmington comes in coached by Aldo Kyra. They are at 10-6, also in the Division III tournament. They're on a 5-game winning streak, and we'll have a little bit more about that, the team and the team effort over the past week or so. After we get through the first pitch here will be Carl Beatrice, senior right-hander for the Wildcats, number 22. Leading off, Mike Norton, the shortstop for Matignon Warriors. First pitch of the ball game. Down low, ball one. So Matignon will have, for the Wildcats in the field, we're going to have Carl Beatrice pitching, Gavin Kelsey catching, Jared Acoyne at first, Ben Maynard at second, Timmy Kippenberger at third, and Danny Gracia in at short. Second pitch is swung on a miss. Left to right, we've got Warob, Smith, and Rideout, the regular starting outfielder. Beatrice is the making the start this week. Swing and a miss, strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch down low and in. To Norton. Matt Norton is the shortstop again. Matignon comes in at 12-4. Pitch high ball 3. 3-2, full count, leadoff hitter. It's the payoff pitch. Fly ball into right field. Rideout drifts back. It's over his head. He misplays the ball. That'll be a double. Ball's got to be played by Rideout, who's a senior outfielder for the Wildcats. So it's a leadoff double. Sleeping. Should have been played by Mr. Rideout at right field. He's made all those plays all year. Hitting second, Jared Colon, the left fielder for Matignon. Swung and a miss. Beatrice with a fastball right by him. Like I said, Matignon coming to us from Cambridge, Massachusetts. Already in the tournament. They had run like a 10-game winning streak to start the season. They're now at 12-4. Playing up a division here against Wilmington, who's a Division III school. Pitch is a strike, strike two. The Wildcats are coming in on a 5-game winning streak to go from 5-6 to 10-6, and that's a called third strike for Beatrice, and that's the way to get out of trouble with the man on first. So that is a called third strike. Center fielder Tim Connors, the third place hitter for the Warriors. Left-hand hitter. Beatrice's first pitch is on the outside corner, strike one. He's going to try to work around the leadoff double by Mike Norton. The 0-1 pitch, up and away, ball one, 1-1. Wildcats trying to get off to a quick start here in the Moore Early Tournament. We had a 10 o'clock start for you this morning. Hot and humid, breeze blowing in from right center field. 2 balls, 1 strike. Out, runner on second base. Again, with tournament play, it'll be a game here at 10. The game after this will be ball outside Gilly Greater Lawrence versus Revere. And then the winners play tomorrow at 3. The loser bracket plays tomorrow at noon here at Scanlon at the high school. Beatrice is 3-1 pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 2, so we'll go full again. Runner on second with 1 out. Here's the payoff pitch. He's going 3-2 to a couple hitters. Popped up. Kelsey will watch that go out of play back behind the dugout. So we'll reset it again. Full count, 1 out. Runner on second, Mike Norton. Pattern to play Tim Connors for Matignon. Carl Beatrice on the mound for the Wildcats. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, high fastball. Got him helping out there. Strike 3. That'll be 2 strikeouts for Brian Shaughnessy. Will be the next hitter, the catcher for Matignon. And he's your catcher. So now we have 2 outs with a runner on second base, which is Norton. Fouled back right off the umpire. They'll take a bit of a breather here. It's going to be a tough day for umpires today with the humidity we have. Here, Kelsey will walk out to give him a chance for a breather. And we'll have an 0-1 pitch coming up. Resetting with Kelsey catching Carl Beatrice. McCoy, Maynard, Gracia, and Kippenberg around the infield. Warab, Smith, and right out in the outfield. The 0-1 pitch with 2 outs, runner on second base. Swing and a miss, strike 2 as he tied him up with a fastball. Again, I'm announcing here from the right field side, so I'm right by the coach's box in first base. We got the camera up behind the plate, hopefully giving you a good shot of these pitches. Pitches down and away, so we'll go 2-2, 1-2. Good pitch, good waste pitch by Beatrice as he puts it down and away. 1-2, runner leading off second base, 2 outs, top of the first. He hits him in the back thigh, and that one's going to sting a little bit, although he didn't make much of an effort to get out of the way, but that's the way life works here in baseball. And I'll bring up Matt Vitrallo, who is the third baseman.
Spring sports coverage on WCTV is sponsored in part by White's Physical Therapy, located right in the center of Wilmington at 1 Burlington Ave. Looking to recover from an injury and get back to your normal routine? White's Physical Therapy is out to provide personalized care that helps you return to what you like to do. You can call 978-658-5556 or online at whitesphysicaltherapy.com.
Let's reset us for Beatrice. It's on the mound again. We're a hot, humid day, so it's going to be a taxing day on everybody playing. Yeah, nobody has scored yet. Top of the first. Runners on first and second. Batter third baseman Matt Vitrallo. Hopefully I'm saying his name correctly. Here's the first pitch. Is sliced at Ryan, who makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. So a hit batsman, 2 men left on base. That'll bring up the Wildcats score. 0-0 going to the bottom of 1. Senior Graham Smith leading off for the Wildcats. Derek Gavin pitching for Matignon. And if you were here earlier, we do have the Senior Day ceremony. Wilmington is graduating 11 seniors. We had my cameraman, Tom Pizzera, a veteran of the U.S. Army, throughout the first pitch, and we had a senior, Mia O'Connell, sing the national anthem. So let's bring to the plate Graham Smith. Looking for the first pitch from Gavin. Like I said, Graham is a 4-year starter. The first pitch is low and away. Again, I will apologize if I have the ins and outs incorrect, because I am standing on the first base side with main camera person, Mr. Thomas Pizzera. We have a camera mounted behind the plate, hopefully giving you a good look at the ball strike. And the scoreboard should be hooked up to that. Graham hits a ball out to left field. That's going to hit the gap. Drops down, played in the center field gap by the center fielder. Graham takes a wide turn, stays at first. single to lead off the game for Mr. Smith. Graham's starting to pick it up a little bit. 3 hits yesterday, 2 doubles. That's what came in and closed out the game. Getting with the bases loaded, striking out a hitter at end of the inning. And
Nice job.
getting 4 runs, 4 outs from Graham Smith to close the game. Chris Stokes, the winning pitcher. Gavin looking in. Matt Ryder at the plate. Ryder trying to avoid the swinging at the first pitch miserabilities he's had. Pickoff play here is the first base to Smith. He gets back. Matt Ryder with a .389 average, 23 hits, 15 runs scored, 12 RBI. Leads the team with those 23 hits. Is tied with Graham Smith for 15 RBI, 15 runs scored. First pitch to Matt. Graham takes off, fake bunt, throw down to second base. Is not going to be in time. Smith will steal a base. That'll be stolen base number 9 from Mr. Graham Smith. Wilmington puts a runner into scoring position. Pitch was a ball. So the 1-0 pitch to Rideout. Lined into right field. That'll stay fair down the line. Graham Smith is going to score. Rideout's going to take a wide turn, and the stolen base pays off immediately for the Wildcats with a 1-0 lead. Matt Rideout. Stayed back on that pitch, lines it in right field. Danny Gracia, the shortstop, coming in. Another 4-year star for the Wildcats. 2-time league All-Star and 1-time league MVP. Danny's had a phenomenal offensive year for the Cats. Hitting .488 with 21 hits, 14 runs scored, 10 RBI, and 43 at-bats. Rideout with the short lead off of first base. He takes off right away. Ball is up and in, and the stolen base will be without a throw. So Wilmington off and running early. Another runner in scoring position for Dan Gracia. Coming in today playing shortstop. And is the #1 pitcher for the Wildcats. Takes the curveball in. Looks like the breaking pitch work there. Looks like another 2-pitch pitcher. Again, I'm not behind the stand, so I do not know. Up and down, in and out. The 1-1 pitch to Gracia. There's another curveball inside. Dan Holtz. Gonna have to see that. Everyone's gonna have to read that and make plays. Okay, the reset. 1-0 Wilmington. Bottom of the first, Rideout on second base. Nobody out. Dan Gracia at the plate. The 2-1 pitch. Outside and away. Ball 3. Gracia does lead the team in base on balls. He's got 11. Leads the team in slugging percentage at .628. On base percentage at .607. 3-1 pitch. Lets that go outside, ball 4. So Gracia on with a walk. That'll bring up another senior, Chris Greco. Also a league All-Star. This is his 3rd year playing for the Wildcats. Be DHing, has a little tweak to his arm, so he's become the DH for now. Chris is hitting .361 with 9 base hits, 9 runs scored, 13 hits, 9 RBI. He's been doing a good job staying square up. Ball 1 outside. So Gavin struggling here a little bit in the first inning. We had nobody out, runners on first and second. 1-0 pitch to Gracia. The Greco, excuse me. He'll take that up and away, what we called strike. Again, like I said, the angle hopefully will show that when we see it on the replay. We're going to broadcast live on the play-by-play without seeing that back camera. That will be edited in by my friend Tom Pizzera. Chris will take another up and away strike. Looks like that's going to be a strike today. The pitch up and away is something for Beatrice to try to keep in mind. Wildcats trying to get off to a quick start here. Opening game of the Scanlon Memorial Tournament here this Memorial Day weekend 2018. The ball will get away and the runners will move up. So Greco's got 2 ducks on the pond. Right at third. Gracia at second. 2-2 count on Mr. Christopher Greco. Chris has been a lucky fellow for 18 years. He's gotten to live beside of yours truly, his announcer here. So it does something well. We'll be able to compliment him. 2-2 pitch. Lines that ball foul way up and head of that one. That'll be off the fence in left field. Roll back down the hill. Somebody will go out and chase that. So we're 2-2. Gavin. Derek Gavin on the mound for Matignon. And here's his 2-2 pitch to Greco. Greco pops it up. Not what we wanted. That'll drop out in the mid-left field. Shortstop's underneath it. Makes the play. Not the at-bat you want, Mr. Greco. With runners on second, third. Popped up to shortstop. Hitting now will be the pitcher, Carl Beatrice. Carl, again, has been hot lately. Got his average up to 348 with 16 hits, 4 runs scored, 18 RBI. He's become an RBI machine, so it's a good spot for him to be. First pitch is in, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. High ball 2. Waiting on deck for the Wildcats. First baseman Jared Acoin, who hopefully got off the schneid yesterday with a good outing. Hit the ball hard a couple of times. Here we go to Carl Beatrice, the 2-0 pitch. Carl swings away. That's the pitch that's been a strike all day for this kid. He's so good if you get that ball away and up and away. He seems to be getting called strikes on, and that was a swinging strike. So 2-1 pitch for here for Carl to hit. Gavin sets, comes home. Beatrice fouls back. So now we're 2-2, so he's worked his way back. Wildcats have, when they were struggling earlier, had left a litany of men on base. Over the past 5-game winning streak, they've been capitalizing on most of these situations. So let's see if Carl Beatrice can capitalize here. High and away, ball 3. So we got full count. So payoff pitch coming. He does have first base open. Jared Acoin is waiting on deck. Air's relatively still here. Flag bowling in a little bit from right field. Here's the payoff pitch from Gavin to Beatrice. High ball 4, so that'll load him up for Jared Acoin, first baseman senior. Another senior on the team, a league all-star last year. But had a little bit of a struggle at the plate over the last couple of games. It looked like he started breaking out yesterday. Let's see if he's adjusted his batting. You know, he's overstriding, opening up a little too quick. Let's see if he uses the toe tap to drive this ball somewhere, get us a couple of runs. First pitch to Acoin is in, ball 1. Jared's hitting .229. Said he's been in a little bit of a slump. 11 hits, 11 runs scored, 6 RBIs. First baseman. Second full year playing first base, so full time for the Wildcats. The 1-0 pitch. He drives that ball right at the second baseman. That's going to slide off his mitt. If Jared Acoin's going to get here to first base, that'll be a E4 run will score. We'll give him an RBI on that. So we'll reload the bases, and that'll bring up Timmy Kippenberger, Junior Kippenberger. Hitting .286, 4 hits on the season, 2 runs, 3 RBI. We got no 1 man out, still bases loaded. Acoin at first, Beatrice at second, Gracia at third. Ryan had scored. First pitch is a strike. Sorry for me, right? Oh, not ready for that curveball. So it looks like you get the junior up at the plate, a little bit of inexperience, throws that curveball. I wouldn't be surprised to see 3 or 4 more of those in a row to see if you can get him bite. Bases are loaded. We got 1 out. Lots of ducks on the pond for Timmy Kippenberger. The 0-2 pitch from Gavin. Low and away. 1-2. That's just a reset. It's 2-0 Wildcats. Bottom of the first. 1 man out. Kippenberger at the plate with a 1-2 pitch. Acoin at first. Beatrice at second. Danny Gracia at third. 2 runs already in. He fouls off that curveball, so he did sit back a little bit on that curveball, and that is almost on the truck in the back. Okay, so we were 1-2. 1 man out, bases juice, Timmy Kippenberger. Junior playing third base today with Beatrice pitching and Greco on the shelf with a tired wing. Kippenberger gets started third base. Set by Gavin, the 1-2 pitch. Lines it over our way. That's going to get out of play. Goes back out into the big crowd in right field. Again, Memorial Day brings out a good crowd of people. So first game of Memorial Day tournament is always a celebration of Senior Day. The 1-2, Kippenberger again fouls it back again. So now he's fouled off a couple of really good pitches here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, pitch count's going to be important today. It's because of the heat and humidity. The wind, again, I'm going to make the assumption that the wind is blowing in from right field. It's a 1-2 pitch from Gavin to Kippenberger. That'll be ball and a low and away, 2-2. 2-2. 1 out. Bases juiced. Derek Gavin with the pitch to Tim Kippenberger. Sits back on it, fouls off again. Timmy has fouled off 3 or 4 really good curveballs. Gavin is starting to command the curveball a little bit, so the Wildcats are going to have to sit back on that and hope he doesn't throw the fastball away hard that you can't get to. So, again, he's mixing the pitches up here. He's struggling a little bit, but he does doing a good job mixing pitches. In with the curveball, out with the fastball. See what they come with here. The 2-2 to Kippenberger. Called third strike. See, in and out, in and out. Fastball away. Strike 3 called out. That'll bring up another senior. Ben Maynard. Again, Ben is senior. 2nd year playing for the high school team, varsity team. Heading to BC next year. One of the smarter players of the team. The intellect is there. He's going to study applied mathematics. Here's the pitch. Ben takes that ball strike. So again, Gavin is settled down a little bit here, first inning. Hit towards the bottom of the order. Wilmington again with the base load have still only scored 2 runs, so it's big at bat right now for Mr. Maynard. Here's the 1-0 pitch, ball away, 2 ball. So it's 1-1. Bases are loaded. We got 2 outs. Still got Gracia at third, Beatrice at second, Coyne at first. Ben Maynard at the plate. The 1-1 pitch. Lined into shortstop. Oh, right at the an Adam ball to the shortstop, hit hard but caught. We finished the first inning. Wilmington with a 2-0 lead. So we go to the top of the 2nd inning with Matignon coming to the plate. Up to the plate, Derek Gavin, who is the pitcher. Beatrice's first pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 1 again. Carl's just got to stay around the strike zone to be effective here, and he's done that. Carl is 1-1 on the season with a 2.69 ERA. Again, he's came into the year as the number 4 guy. He's bopped up to 3. Got the honor of starting the Memorial Day tournament. Water up top. They'll give it. Ball 2, Carl. Again, this is a game where you're going to patch your pitching together most likely. Try to survive with what you got. The 2-1 pitch away, ball 3. Again, Carl struggling, looks down at the mound. Gets his command back, everything will be fine. My first base coach here from Matt, and I'm looking back at my cameraman, Mr. Pizzera, making sure he's looking good. Well, we're shooting secondary photo with Tom, more plays. Here's the 3-1 pitch, swung on a miss, strike 2, up. Like I said, we're shooting 2 camera today, 1 behind the plate, 1 here on the first base side. The full count pitch, strike 3. He finds the spot where Gavin found the spot as well. So that'll be the called third strike for Beatrice. 1 man out, top of the 2nd inning. Again, that pitch has been a strike all day. That pitch could work away. Bill Toomey, second baseman for Matignon, coming to the plate. Swing and a miss. Again, it'll be a throwing strikes, get you out of here with this heat and humidity. Swung and fouled off of Kelsey. That'll rattle him a little bit. Thank you. Pitcher's father, Carl Beatrice Sr., bring me a water. It's easy when you're the announcer, not the father of the pitcher. It's much easier to be the announcer than the father of the pitcher. So the 0-2 pitch to Mr. Toomey from Carl Beatrice is swung on, hit deep to center field, right center field. Smith on it, right on over there, he makes the play. Again, good defensive outfield for the Wildcats, even though Matt Ryder with a tough play in the first inning, he ranges into right center field. Either player could have caught that. 2 outs. Jared Downley is the hitter. He's playing right field. Carl working fast, which is what we like. 2 men out. Nobody on. 2-0 Wildcats, top of the 2nd inning. Swung on a missed. Strike two. Again, keep pounding the strike zone. Downey being the right fielder, the eighth hitter of the lineup for them. Pitch is hit into right field. It's going to stay. Fair ball. Little shoot ball to right field for a base hit for Downey. 2-out hit. Matignon is not going to go away today. Swung on a miss on the high fastball, so he does a good job to get out of the inning. That'll be his 4th K of the day. So we end the top of the first inning. Wilmington 2. Matignon, nothing. Wilmington coming to the plate will be their 9th hitter, Tom Worob. Tom Worob, and then back at the top with Smith. And the second inning, leading off for the Wildcats, another senior, Tom Worob. Tom had struggled early in the year. They moved him down the lineup. He started to hit the ball a little bit. He again also was a league all-star last year, playing left field. Tommy's hitting .261 with 12 base hits, 6 runs scored, and 6 RBI. Again, he's hit the ball a little bit better as of late. Derek Gavin with the first pitch of the inning, too. He takes the ball away. Again, I would expect this to see fastballs away, curveballs. He's going to try to sneak in past you, in off the plate, back on the plate. Ball away, ball 2. We got something, Tom. It's coming. 2-0 pitch to Worob, inside, ball 3. So again, Tommy, 9th hitter. We got Graham Smith, the leadoff hitter, coming up. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Takes strike one. I'm sorry. So 3-1 to Tommy Worob, senior left fielder. Gavin's with the 3-1 pitch. Worob takes that strike 2 away. Again, that pitch has been effective for him. Now it's going to be a matter of what he decides to throw here. Fastball, curveball, slider, changeup. Most likely he's been throwing the curveball in at the hitter, off the strike, back off the plate. There it is. Worob fouls it off. Again, Worob sits and stays on that. So again, now let's think what he's going to throw here, because now he's got options. He can, same pitch, he can try to throw that fastball, which he's gotten off the plate for a strike. Tommy hits a shot into the gap in right center field. That's going to sit down in for a double. Worob will take second base. That's what we're looking for out of our 9th place hitter. Big double for Tommy Worob. 1-2 pitch to Graham Smith. See if he tries to sneak that curveball by him. Graham sits back on it. Sits back right to the shortstop. Throw to second from first base. He's safe. Beats the throw. And then good base running move by Worob, getting himself to second base, brings Rideout up. I'm going to be a tough official score and give him an E6 on that. That's just because I'm a mean old man. So Rideout up, nobody out. Runners on the corners. Graham Smith takes his lead off first base. He'll take second base. Rideout swings and chops it in front of the plate. Pitcher picks it up, makes the throw to first. He's safe. Little chop single. Long drive by Rideout to the pitcher. Reaches base. We have the bases are loaded. Nobody out for Dan Gracia. Like I said, Gracia leading the team in hitting. Hitting in the 3rd hole. Doing a good job. So you just want to follow the play, okay? So in other words, if he hits it, follow the runners or where the player is. The base is loaded. Gracia stretches and reaches, and that ball's going to be a fielder's choice. I don't know what they're reaching for with those curveballs. So with the bases loaded, Gracia tries to jack a curveball out of here, and he fouls it off to the catcher. So it's unassisted fielder's choice. Brings Chris Greco up. Again, they got to sit. This kid throwing that curveball, you got to sit back on that curveball. You're going to chop it into the ground. Danny's not happy with himself here at first base. So we have the bases loaded with 1 man out. Wilmington in the 2nd inning up 2-0. Greco, 3-0 pitch. Try to break this game open. Hopefully will not be swinging at the 3-0, make him throw a strike. That'll be ball 4. So Chris is going to get a RBI in the base on balls. That'll bring up the pitcher, Carl Beatrice. So we've got Ryder at third, Gracia at second, Greco at first. A 2-1 pitch to the pitcher, our pitcher, Carl Beatrice. He drives that ball into center field. They're going to go halfway at first base. Right out tags. He should score. The throw's going to come into the plate. They'll cut it. Nope. And then Gracia takes third base. So Beatrice with a sac fly, RBI to 8. Right out scores. Runners are at the corners. He moved everything. He was doing it. I saw him. I was going to tell you that. He did nothing. I had to tell him to follow the mound, so you were all set now. Yeah. Okay, Jared Acoin, the hitter. Acoin, the hitter, takes a strike. Jared grounded to the second baseman in the first inning. Sits on the curveball, pops it up, 2 outs, center fielder under it. Play is made. Again, Wildcats squander another great opportunity, leave men on first and third. Score only 2 runs. So at the end of 2, Wildcats 4, Matignon nothing. All right, so let's look and see what we got here defensively for the Wildcats. Ready? At first base, you'll see Jared Acoin. Second base, we have Ben Maynard. Shortstop, Danny Gracia. And we scan and pan over to third base. We're going to see that'll be Timmy Kippenberger. Sweet. Left field, we have Tommy Worob. Center field, we have Graham Smith. Are you in left or center? And then in right field, it's Matty Wright out our right fielder. Catcher is Gavin Kelsey, Jr. So we'll get ready to head to the top of the third inning with the Wildcats leading 4-0. Mike Norton, the leadoff hitter here for the, he doubled to right on a misplay by Rideout. Late swing, hit the second baseman Maynard, throws high, but stretch made by Acoin. 1 out, top of the third. Raffles going on, raising money to help support the baseball program. That'll be the second straight called third strike for Mr. Colon. Same spot too, low and away. 2 outs for Beatrice. See if he can get a rocking chair in here. Tim Connors, center fielder, left-handed hitter. Struck out swinging in the first. You want to be interviewed? Pitches strike 1 for Pete Rice. Right out shaded him shallow with the wind blowing in. Big smile on his face out there in right field. Thinks this kid's not hitting over my head. Ball away. Consistency with your pitches in the heat. With a 4-run lead, Beatrice just trying to get a rocking chair, top of the third. Ball's lined at third base. It'll be into left field again, opposite field. Base hit. Matignon is pesky here. Can't avoid the 1-2-3 inning. Brian Shaughnessy, the catcher, who got hit in the leg first inning. Timmy Connors, the center fielder, on at first base. Beatrice from the stretch, checks the runner, comes home, inside, ball 1. Not a bad pitch, move him off the plate. Again, like I said, in this heat, it's going to be about throwing strikes. Keep your pitch count down. Working through this game. Pitch up beautiful right down the middle. Strike 1, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch for Carl Beatrice. Tim Connors is low. Kelsey with the fire to second base, a little wide, safe. So they're still running down 4-0. Puts a runner in scoring position. Stay aggressive. It's the only way you get to 12-4 on the season. Play winning baseball, make the other team keep them on their heels, get those 2-out hits, try to convert, get a 2-out run here with their 4th place hitter, catcher Brian Shaughnessy. A 2-1 pitch by Beatrice. It's funny, Tommy, as this first base coach keeps thinking he's getting in the way, so he's trying to get in the shot. 3-1 here, Beatrice. Keeps looking back. The next time he looks back, we'll wave to him, have him smile for us. Beatrice, a little bit of a hole here. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of the third. Wilmington up 4-0. Pitches away for ball 4. Again, now he's, again, 2 men on with 2 outs. Just chunking up the pitch count. Third baseman Matt Petrino, who flew out to right field in his last at-bat. Flew out to right field, Matt Rideout, who's playing shallow swings of the pitch in the dirt. The big out to get here for Mr. Beatrice. The 0-1 pitch. Runners on first and second. Tim Connors and Brian Shaughnessy for the Matignon Warriors. Pitch is in. Nice play by Kelsey, keeping it in front of him. We're having fun with our first base coach. 1-1 pitch from Mr. Beatrice. Fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on base. Jared Acoin playing behind the runner. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Mr. Beatrice. Ground it right at the... Oh, nice play, Mr. Kippenberger. Picks it up. Oh, no. Throw it home. Pick it up. Pick it up. Guys. No. Nice play by Timmy Kippenberger, but it's going to be a E5. Gets the run home. Again, 2 outs. Runners on first, second, third now. That's what you don't want to do. Pitcher's up. Derek Gavin, nice play by Timmy Kippenberger. Rushed the throw. Made the pickup. Throw was in the dirt. The coin could not scoop it, so E5 scores the run. Runners now in second and third. Foul off to the right. Wildcats have left 5 men on through 2 innings, so up 4-1. Don't want to let this team get sneak any closer if we can't put runners on the board when we need to. So the 0-1 pitch, strike 2, swinging. So we're wasting time. Like I said, a really quick first 2 outs, a ground out to second base and a called third strike, followed by a single, a walk, and an error on the third baseman after a really good play by Mr. Kippenberger. Fouled back, strike 2, 0-2. Let's reset. Shaughnessy at third, Vetrano at second, Gavin at the plate. The 0-2 pitch. High away, ball 1. Good waste pitch. 2 outs here at the top of the third. He was at 37 pitches to start the inning. And he's laboring. Strike 3 on the curveball. So he gets the call third strike. They do score a run at the end of 2.5. At the end of 2.5. Wilmington 4. Matignon 1.
Spring sports coverage on WCTV is sponsored in part by the Self-Defense Institute, located in the MGM Plaza in Tewksbury, next to the post office. The center encourages students to play sports during all seasons and then cross-train in the martial arts to increase stamina, balance, flexibility, focus, and confidence. You can learn more at tsdionline.com.
And here is Derek Gavin's first pitch. Grounded up the middle of the shortstop. Charity hop. The throw to first is high, but he gets him. I don't know if that first baseman stretches the right way. I'll have to look at that next time. I think he stretches wrong. He's a left-hander, so he'd be stretched with the glove, the leg with the glove. So I'll have to check that out. Maynard coming up. Kippenberger is first at it. Struck out here. There was a ground out to shortstop. Maynard with a pop up to the shortstop last time. Lined out, actually. Shortstop with the bases loaded. Takes the ball inside. 1 ball, no strikes. And it's a good inning. You got the bottom of the part of the order up for the Wildcats, but the Matignon having cut the lead to 4-1. Shut down inning. See if this Gavin can shut them down. Pitch number 2 is a strike. He's been able to command his curveball, but that's about it. Every once in a while, he get his fastball that's away over for a strike, but it's been a lot of breaking balls. The 1-1 to Maynard is down in the dirt. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 man out, bottom 4. Maynard lines ball at the shortstop. Turns his glove the wrong way. Yeah, he does stretch there. I'm sorry. That'll be 2 outs. Ground ball to shortstop. Ground ball to shortstop. I'll bring up Tom Warop, who doubled in the first inning. Tom Worob, senior, number 9 hitter. Doubled to right center field first inning. We get a pitch to drive here, get back to the top of the order, swing and fouls it back. Look, fastball, saw fastball, swung fastball, fouled it back. Which is unusual because the pitcher hasn't really been starting many people off with a fastball. So the 0-1 pitch. Pops him up on the hands. Back behind the second baseman, drifting, makes the play. Good rocking chair inning there for Gavin there to get himself out of with a 4-1 lead. Pop up to there. So at the end of 3, Wilmington 4, Matignon Warriors 1. Going to the top of the 4th, Carl Beatrice coming to the mound. All right, here we go. Beatrice behind the mound. Bill Toomey coming to the plate. First pitch, top of 4. Inside, ball 1. Heat's going to start getting to both pitchers, I would imagine, at some point. The 1-0 pitch from Beatrice. All low for Toomey. Struggling a little bit here. Got to throw strikes. There's a little pop-up to shallow left. Danny Gracia glides back, makes the play. 1 man out. That's where you wanted to go. Get him off the hands. Little pop-up. Gracia slides back to get. 1 man down. Jared Downley is the hitter. Beatrice with the set and the delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Got that ball in his hands. And like I said, you've taken a 4-1 lead into the 4th inning. Throwing strikes, make your defense make some plays. Ball down and away, try to limit your pitch count. Get yourself as deep in this game as you can. Wilmington's will play their 3rd game in 3 days tomorrow. Pitching is shallow as you get that deep. There's a little pop-up behind third base. Kippenberger will chase but not get. Just hit the side of the fence. So we're 0-2. 1 ball, 2 strike pitch here. Jared Downley last inning. Singled. Reaching a single with 2 outs. Again, let's see if Beatrice can rocking chair through this inning like the Gavin did. So we're 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 man out. Beatrice to Downley. Swing and a miss, strike 3. It's 2 quick ones again for Carl. Strikeout number 7. And the 9th place hitter, Jesse Capstead, coming to the plate for the Matignon Warriors. We have the strike 1 pitch. We want to thank publicly a group of 2016 baseball players who are helping do the announcing, run the scoreboard, play the music. Looks like Poley, Kavanaugh, Ledger, back there helping. I can't see that far. Who else might be? It looks like we've got Ducharme from last year's class, who was a catcher in last year's team. There's a ball. So publicly will thank them for helping us do this. It's a major benefit to everybody here at the tournament and on senior day. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 men out. Trying to get to a 1-2-3 inning. All outside. Carl a little bit laboring when he gets to 2 outs, it seems. So the last 2 innings, he's gotten 2 quick outs. Struggles. So we're 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 men out. 9th place hitter up. Ball inside. So we're going full. Top of the order on deck. Shortstop Mike Norton. The 3-2 pitch is fouled off. Fouls away a tough pitch. So we're back. We'll have the payoff pitch once again from Carl Beatrice. Jesse Capstead. Matignon hanging tight. Wilmington first 2 innings left the bases loaded and had 2 men on. Have only scored 4 runs. 4-1. Here's the payoff pitch. He hit it right in the back. So again, another 2-out base runner. Took that one right off the shoulder. Thinking maybe I could have walked. It would have been a little bit easier. So 2 outs again. That's the 3rd consecutive inning. Beatrice has gotten the first 2 outs and allowed the third place hitter to reach base. We're back to the top of the order to Norton, who popped up a double over Beatrice's right outside as he came in on the ball he should have gone back on. And there's a little shot. Ryan will glide over, and he'll reach that. Play is out. End of the top of the fourth. Wilmington up 4-1. All right, go to the bottom of 4. Graham Smith to lead off. He reached on a single to right and an error by the shortstop. So we have Smith, right out, Gracia, and if anybody reaches, Chris Greco. Hey, Tommy, can we get a shot of this first base coach, Chris Stokes, who we see all the time here from behind? Stokesy! He doesn't even turn and look. He doesn't even know it's us, Tom. All right, here we go. Graham pops that way up into left field. Shortstop ranging out, left fielder coming in. Left fielder get it. Again, they're way ahead of everything here. But that's not unnatural. Right out with the 2 singles. He'll line that ball right down first pitch. So 2 pitches, 2 outs. Again. Two-pitch inning. Let's see if Gracia takes a couple pitches here to give his pitcher a little bit of rest. Wildcats, again, no showing absolutely positively no patience here. And again, it's only a 4-1 game. Bottom 4, so. Gracia at the plate, who has walked into a fielder's choice. Lead ball 1. The 1-0 pitch coming up to Gracia. Takes ball 2 again. You're going to have to be patient here to see if the Wildcats can start something with 2 outs. Gavin down the hole, 2 balls, no strikes. Gracia, the third place hitter, 2 quick outs, two pitches, 2 outs, 2 pitches, 2 balls on him. Here's this 2-0 pitch to Danny. Takes a strike, strike 1. I guess take a strike here to make him throw a pitch. Here we go. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 men out. Bottom of the 4. Wildcats up 4-1. Gracia takes the ball off the plate. Ball 3, 3 balls and 1 strike. Make it work just a little bit here. See a pitch you can hit. Danny will try to drive it. Here is the 3-1 pitch to Gracia. Drives that ball right up the middle. Right through. Diving play by the shortstop. But again, he sat back. He drove the ball right up to the middle for a base hit. Here's the 1 ball, 2 strike pitch. Gracia leading off the second base. Gavin from the stretch. Probably throw a curveball down, see if Greco bites on it. And there it is. Gracia's going to get to third. Backed up nicely by the shortstop. It'll be a stolen base for Gracia. Greco will be at a 2-2 count. Swinging a miss on a curveball again. This kid is just settled in. Wilmington is not seeing pitches well. Strikeout for Greco. That'll end the inning without a run. We're back 4-1. So here we go. 4-1 Wilmington, top of the 5th. Here is the 1-0 pitch. Popped up. Kippenberger going to go after that pitch. He settles under it. 2 hands. Nice play, Tim Kippenberger. 1 pitch, 1 out for Carl Beatrice. That's what we like to see. Kippenberger gets settled underneath that pitch and makes the play. Bring up Tim Connors, the center fielder, number 7. Beatrice's first pitch is swung on a miss, strike 1. Like I said, Carl's done a really good job getting ahead. The 0-1 pitch, swung on a miss, strike 2. He does need a nice rocking chair inning if he can have it. The 0-2 pitch leaves a little bit outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Beatrice with the 1-2. See. Popped up again. Kippenberger's not going to get that one, though. That's going to be way foul. Actually up off the track, out of play. So we got the 1-2 pitch again One man out, top of the 5th by Carl Beatrice. Strike 3, perfect pitch. Curveball drops in there. Called third strike. That'll be 8 strikeouts for Carl. 2 men out here in the 5th inning. Wildcats up 4-1. That'll bring up catcher Brian Shaughnessy, who has drawn a walk and hit by a pitch. Has been on base twice, swing and miss, foul back. Strike 1. 0 balls, 1 strike. Beatrice on the mound. Do the wide shot here. 0-1 pitch. Fouled back out of play to the right. Way back into the parking lot. Bouncing about 5 feet foul. So we got 0-2 pitch. Again, Carl is 0-2. Yeah? Okay, so we're going to go with just one camera here. Ball high. 1-2 pitch. Ooh, just a bit outside. 2-2, 2 men out. And then Carl has not had a 1-2-3 inning yet this ball game. See what we can do here with our work. The 2-2 pitch down in the dirt, ball 3 again. Carl got the first 2 outs quick. He's going 3-2 to the 4th place hitter Brian Shaughnessy. I'm sorry. We're at the top of the 5th inning. We got 2 men out, full count, payoff pitch. Ground ball right to Zaya. Makes up off his glove, hits the lip and off his glove. Base hit to right field. So again, for the 4th consecutive inning, Matignon with 2 outs gets a base runner. Matt Vetrano is the hitter, 3rd baseman. 2 men out, 1 man on. Beatrice throws a ball high. It's probably just about gas now. We'll see what they do. They have somebody in the bullpen ready to go. Got to get this out, work himself out of the inning. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Looking to try to drive that one deep, not even close. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 men out. Catcher Shaughnessy on base for the 3rd time today. Walk, hit by pitch, single. 1-1, swing and a miss, strike 2. Fire that fastball right by Vetrano. Got on an error on that great play by Timmy Kippenberger, and he flew out to the right fielder. Strike 3. Strikeout number 9. Swinging strike 3, number 9 at the end of 5. Wilmington 4. Matignon 1. Leading off for the Wildcats will be Carl Beatrice, the pitcher, who was walked and hit a sac fly to knock in the 4th run. Beatrice has 9 strikeouts through 5. Like we say, he's thrown 89 pitches, 56 for strikes. So that's probably why we have somebody warm up in the bullpen. There goes the assistant coach, Brian Kyra, to check out the bullpen session. Pitched to Beatrice, and for some unknown reason, we do not show a lot of patience at the plate for the Wildcats. With Mr. Gavin pitching, Gavin has been all over the world, and we've helped him out the last 2 innings. They're not being patient, making him throw some strikes. The 0-1 pitch to Mr. Beatrice. There you go. Lined into right field for a base hit. Carl, there you go. This is how he sat back on that. Lined that ball in the right field for a base hit. Really, really good piece of hitting by Mr. Beatrice. Leadoff hitter is on. Brings up Jared Acoin, first baseman, left-handed hitter. Reached on a fielder's choice and flew out to center field. He might have. I think that might have gone to second base. No, he hit the first one to second base. So here we go. Nobody out. Beatrice on first. They're coming over. And Beatrice is back easily. Checking up the shoes, and first pitch to Mr. Acoin here from Gavin from the stretch. Squares the bunt, ball's out and away. I don't know why he went there. So he's ball away. The 1-0 pitch here from Gavin to Jared Acoin, with Beatrice leading off first base from the stretch. Bunts it down the first base line. Pitcher makes the play. Fires it to first. Nobody's at third base. They're going to throw it there, and it's going to get thrown away, and that's going to score the run. Nope. See you there. So good running by Beatrice. Nobody to cover third base. So we'll give that a sacrifice bunt. 1-3. And Beatrice to third with an insurance run with Kittenberger coming to the plate. Timmy Kipp grounded to shortstop and called out on strikes. Playing third base as Beatrice is pitching. So the infield will come in. Pitch is in there for a strike. Ball in play anywhere. Probably play no contact here. So we got a 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 4-1 Wilmington. Beatrice leading off third base. The stretch and the delivery to Kittenberger is outside ball. 1, so it's 1-1. Again, like I said, infield in, make contact. I would imagine with 1 out, they're not going to go in contact here with Beatrice, but you never know what coach has in mind. Beatrice not the speediest runner. Kittenberger reaches out, the grounds at the second. Oh, they're not. They go to first base. They gave up the run there, a slow grounder. So Kittenberger gets the job done with a ground out to first base. Scores the run to make it 5-1. So we got Zaya coming in for Maynard. Here in this 5th inning, nobody on, 2 outs. Zaya hitting the 9th hole. Him and Maynard have flip-flopped all year. Half a game, 2 second basemen. Takes pitch high. So Beatrice single, goes to second on the bunt, third on the nobody covering third, scores on the ground out by Kittenberger. Ball, strike 1 away, 1-1. Bottom of the 5th. Zaya takes a ball. He ain't gonna swing it anything, he's gonna walk him on. Riley Zaya is our favorite player. His sister's out here taking pictures of him. He better get a base hit here. Here we go, the 2-1 pitch. Ball away. Patient hitter. Somebody taught him how to hit the correct way. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Nobody on, 5-1 Wildcats. Ball 4, high and away. Patience again, Zaya with the bases ball. Had to bring up Warab. So Tommy Warab to the plate. Zaya has reached first base. This is the 9th place hitter for the Red Sox, for the Wildcats. Warab is single, or Warab is doubled and popped up to second base. Zaya comes back. He was going. He was going, but not even close. Now he's thinking about the base runner, not the hitter. So that's exactly what the coach and the runner are trying to accomplish here. So he'll look. Zaya with the lead. He's rocks. He's to the set. Going home. Zaya takes off. He'll make it easy on the ball out and away. So it's Riley Zaya with a stolen base. Another base runner in scoring position. Tommy Warab, 2 outs. See if they can capitalize. 5-1, top of 5, bottom of 5. Wildcats lead. Takes a ball away. 2 balls, no strikes. Okay, a 2-0 pitch here to Warab. Look for a pitch he can hit. Gavin from the stretch. Zaya takes the lead off at second base. Shortstop comes in behind. Takes that curveball in. 3 balls, no strikes. Graham Smith waiting on deck. Leadoff hitter. .3-0. Strike down low. 3 balls, 1 strike. Hitters count. So Tommy's going to have 2 shots here to try to score Riley Zaya. He is set and ready to go. From the set, ball 3. 3 ball, 1 strike pitch to Tom Warab. That's ball away. Again, another very good patient at bat by a Wildcat. Which brings up Graham Smith. Smith flew out there left field. Single and reached on air by the shortstop. Scored 2 runs, stole 2 bases. Or stole 1 base. 2 men out. Top of 5. Bottom of 5. Wildcats up 5-1. Big spot here for Gavin Smith. That ball's up and in. Ball 1. He's sort of lost his strike zone a little bit. Don't have a pitch count from him, but I'm sure he's up there. It's been a long, hot day. They're going to ride him as long as they can. Double deuce. Gavin. 1-0 pitch to Smith from the stretch. Leaves that one go by high. Ball 2. Derek Gavin's done a yeoman's job to keep his team in the game. So we're at 2-0. Graham Smith should look for a pitch he can drive here somewhere. Two good base runners, fast base runners on base. Takes the ball in the dirt. 3 balls, no strikes. So we're going to have Warab leading off first. Riley Zaya leading off second for the 3-0 pitch here coming to leadoff hitter Graham Smith. See if they give him the green light here as the pitcher is struggling. Would not be shocked if he sees something he can hit that he can drive somewhere. You can look for somebody just that he can hit. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Runners lead. Yep, they gave it to him. He got it off the hands. Fouled back off the building. So we're going to be at 3-1. Warab Zaya leading off second. Warab leading off first. 2 men out. Wildcats with a 5-1 lead. So we have a 3-1 pitch. High look curveball here. He's going to try his curveball down in the dirt. Try to get Graham to yank at something. There it is. Curveball in the dirt. Ball 4. Graham Smith walks. So 3 consecutive walks after there were 2 outs and 1 run is scored. Bringing up Matt Rideout. Grounded out to first base. He's singled twice and grounded out, so we got 2 hits. Coming to the plate is Matt Rideout. So again, the Wildcats have loaded the bases here in the top of the 5th with a major league chance to break this game open. The pitch to Rideout is a strike. Derek Gavin again laboring through in this inning. 3 consecutive walks. Rideout looking for something to hit to break open this game. That'll be a ball outside. It seems like nothing but breaking ball, and I would imagine he's going to get somebody warming up eventually. The 1-1 pitch. Rideout swings and fouls it back. He was right on that one. So Wildcats again trying to capitalize on having the bases loaded. This will be the 3rd inning. They've loaded the bases. Again, the innings they have loaded the bases, they have gotten runs, but they have left 6 men on base through 5 innings, and they got 3 here. So the 1-2 pitch. Taken in the dirt. Riley Zaya scores. Read that perfectly and he scored. Did you get that? Zaya's got that scoring run. No RBI. All the runners move up. So now it's a 2-2 count. Smith on second. Warab on third. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of 5th. 6-1 Wildcats. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Rideout. Inside ball 3. So we'll go to full count. We'll have a payoff pitch. Full count. 6-1. Bottom 5. Payoff pitch to Rideout from Gavin. Fouls it back. Good little curveball. Rideout hangs tight. So I'd like to mention that my cameraman and editor and video person extraordinaire, Tom Pizzera, who also threw out the first pitch as a U.S. Army veteran during senior day today. Ball inside. That'll be the 4th walk of the inning. Bring up the 3rd place hitter, Danny Gracia, who has walked, got on a fielder's choice and singled. Big at bat here. Again, Matignon with nobody warming up, and I'm not exactly sure how many pitches he's thrown. I'll get that halfway through here. So Derek Gavin, pitcher to Danny Gracia. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Danny takes a strike. The 0-1 pitch to Gracia. Ball outside. So let's reset again. We got Warab at first, Graham Smith at second, Warab at third, Rideout at first, and Graham Smith leading off of second base. Number 3 hitter Dan Gracia at the plate. Opportunity to break open a 6-1 game here in the top of the 5th. Ball low and away. Again, the Wildcats have done this all. The only hit they have the inning is the leadoff single by Beatrice. Then they bunted him over. He got the 3rd on the nobody covering 3rd. Kittenberger got the ground ball to score him, and then we had there's a ball hit out into the gap in right center field. Right for the center fielder going on his horse. He makes the catch. Gracia with a weak fly ball to center field. And the center fielder makes a catch on that. Wildcats again leave the bases loaded, so that's 5, 6, 9 men left on base. And we will go to the top of the 6th. The Wildcats leading 6-1. All right, welcome back. I'm going to do 2 cut-ins to sponsors at the end, if you want. Well, right before we're done. I don't care. Let's just have fun. You did a good job with the first pitch, though, buddy. You look good. Okay, leading off, top of the 6th, trailing 6-1 for Matignon, pitcher Derek Gavin. Beatrice back out there. He's thrown 87 pitches through 5 innings, and he struck out 9 thanks to my illustrious statistician, Mr. Greg Maynard. First pitch is in there for a strike. We could try to see if we get a 1-2-3 inning here, not a 1-2-3-4 inning or whatever. So first pitch is strike to Derek Gavin. Beatrice, that pop-up's going to go back up over my head. 0-2. Bounces out. Somebody's on it. It's a very, very good crowd for the opening game here of the tournament. Pitch is line. Nice play by Timmy Kippenberger. Picks it up, fires the first. Jared has to jump and leap and get it. 1 man out. 5-3. Third baseman to the first baseman, a coin. Nice pickup by Mr. Kippenberger. Get that first out of the inning out of the way. First out of the inning out of the way. Here's Beatrice again. Set the delivery. Swing and fouled back. That'll sit back up in the lost ball territory. So we have a 6-1 lead, top of the 6th. Wilmington ahead. The 0-1 pitch from Mr. Beatrice. Down in the dirt. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Reset our defense, same as we started. Kelsey, the catcher. A coin at first, except for the changes. Zayas at second base. Grace at short. Kippenberger at third. Warrob Smith in right out, left to right. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 man out. Top of 6, Beatrice's pitch. Swung in line at Gracious, see if he can pick it up. Picks it up. Makes the throw. He's going to beat it, though. Nice hustle by the runner. Gracious with a nice play in the hole. But it's an infield single for Billy Toomey. So 1 man out, man on first. Jared Downey, our right fielder. So we have Toomey on first base. Beatrice will go from the stretch. Pitch count is racking up. Going to be at about 100 pitches very shortly. Strike away. Nobody wants to take my picture. There's a ball into the right center field gap. Right out, glides over like he always does and makes the play. 2 men are out here in the 6th inning.
Now batting first baseman Jesse Capstad.
Which glasses do I have on? At least I have on my sunglasses. I don't look like an old man. All right, we got 2 men out. Mr. Beatrice spinning a gem, 9 strikeouts. This will probably be it for him as he's racking up the pitch count, but this will be the last time they need to pitch for another week or so. He's done a really good job. 2 men out, runner on first. Swing and a miss. This is Jesse Capstead. Oh, no balls, 2 strikes. See if he get his 10th strike out of the game. Grounded right at him. Oh, that's going to be trouble. Kippenberger with a nice pick. Throw to first. Way to go, Timmy Kippenberger. Oh, see. Kippenberger with an inning. That's an inning you want to see out of Mr. Timmy Kippenberger. So not a 1-2-3 inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Wildcats lead 6-1. Due up for the Wildcats will be Greco, Beatrice, and a coin.
Spring sports coverage on WCTV is sponsored in part by Lori Toll, an independent director with Pampered Chef, who can help Wilmington families find recipes and products that provide mealtime solutions that fit your lifestyle. Lori can even help you host a cooking class for your children or friends. Online at pamperedchef.biz/Lori Toll.
So Bresnahan in to hit for Greco. And Jack is going to get his first at bat of the season. Where's his mother? You see my wife out there? Because Jack's going to hit next. I have no idea where she is. She'll find him. Do you see Kelly anywhere? Okay, here's Bresnahan. 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. No, she can stay there. Strike 3. Bresnahan strikes out. Now coming to the plate is actually my son, Jack Boyle. He's coming to the plate for the first time this year. Just coming off a fractured skull. Takes a ball, ball 1 away. Swings and pops it up. Get. Ah, good job, Jackson. So that was his first at bat of the season after suffering a fractured skull back in April. Shake off the cobwebs. Here's the coin. So Bresnahan pinch hits for Greco and Jack Boyle pinch hits for Carl Beatrice. Kip Berger on deck. Strike called. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 men out, bottom of 6. Graham Smith will come in to pitch. The 7th inning as we get him ready for the playoffs. Wilmington's record right now is 10-6. The win here will bring us to 11-6. We'll play tomorrow at 3 o'clock in the championship game. Got to get 3 outs though. Coin takes away. The 2-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Coin pops it back, foul, out of play. Derek Gavin is still on the mound. No, this is a different pitcher, I'm sorry. This is number 23, Matt Vitrello is on the mound. I apologize, I missed that pitching change. Fouled back. Touche, off the wall. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom 6, a coin. Vitrello is the pitcher. Ball away. 3 balls. Now we'll get the payoff pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom 6. Wilmington 3 outs away from their 11th victory. Their 6th in a row. Coin takes the ball away. That should be ball 4. And he'll walk. So Jared Acoy with the base on balls. Timmy Kippenberger up the plate. Kip grounded in an RBI, knocked in a run with an RBI ground out. Ball inside, a coin with first base, takes the lead off of first base. The 1-0 pitch. A coin is running. Throw to second base is wild. Jared Acoy with a stolen base. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Kip with the runner. Oh! Fouled off almost. Almost got the photographer there. Here's the 1-2 pitch, as we almost lost our yearbook photographer there. The 1-2. Heads up, coming back this way. Stokesy! There's Chris Stokes. Chris Stokes, the winning pitcher last night. threw a phenomenal game. Bale done a good job moving up into the rotation. Here's the 1-2 to Kippenberger. Gets on top of the ground ball, bounces up over the head of the first baseman. A coin will score. So that'll make it 7-1 Wildcats. Top of 6 with 2 outs brings up Riley Zaya, everyone's favorite player. Kippenberger comes back. Wildcats with a 7-1 lead. Zaya at the plate. Ball's away. Strike one. Ooh. No balls, 1 strike, 2 men out. Wildcats with a 7-1 lead. 2-out rally here on a walk and a single on a stolen base. 2-2 pitch. No, it's not 2-2. The 0-1 pitch. Ball low, 1-1. So we're dragging on here as we get to the bottom of the 6th. Again, we did get to luckily see the season debut from Mr. Jack Boyle. Popped out to second base, but did come back from the injury to at least get an at-bat. Strike called. 2 balls. 1 ball, 2 strikes from Mr. Zaya with 2 men out. Graham Smith still warming up down to my right. Ball high. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Nope, 2-2, 1, 2 outs. They're killing me down there at the scorer's table. Ball away, full count. Everybody's going to be moving. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Kippenberger can get off on the pitch. See if he remembers as Stokes is telling him. There he goes. Zaya takes ball high. So that'll bring War up to the plate. Tommy Warab, the 9th hitter on the inning, the 9th hitter of the order. 2 outs, men on first and second. We got Zaya and Kippenberger. Riley with the 2nd walk of the game. Tommy Warab has walked, doubled, and popped out to the second baseman. Pitcher struggling throwing strikes. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Ball low, 2-0. Graham Smith on deck. We just like leaving people on base, I think, Tom. Ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Top of 7. Wildcats are up 7-1. Second pitcher for the Matignon Warriors, Matt Vetrano, is pitching. That's ball 4, so we'll load the bases up on walks again for the 2nd straight inning. Out for a mound visit, Coach O'Donnell. He's trying to get the guy to throw strikes. I mean, he's turned this team around. They are 12-4. They're a smaller school in Division 4. So I think he's really instilled pride in their program again, which has helped. They love him as younger coach. Like I said, he's done a really good job with the program. The Warriors are qualified for the Division 4 state tournament at 12-4. Sadly, it'll drop to 12-5 after today's game, most likely, unless we completely blow up in the seventh inning. Wildcats 7-1. Graham Smith at the plate takes a strike down at the knees. And the 0-1 pitch. Takes the ball in. Graham's going to look for something he can hit and hit it. Here comes the 1-1 from Vetrano to Smith. Oh, he drives it deep to center field. The center fielder on his horse. Way back, he's going to get to that one. Pops him up. So the Wildcats have left 12 men on base. And it's 7-1 in the 7th. And we'll see what we do here defensively for the Wildcats. So here we go. Top of 7. First round game. Scanlon Memorial Tournament. Graham Smith on the mound. Leadoff hitter is Mike Norton, who is also the leadoff hitter for the Matignon Warriors. Norton had led off the game with a double to right, and then a ground ball to the second baseman and a fly out to right field. Came right field twice. Graham's first pitch is just a bit outside. Ball 1. Settles into the stretch. There's a ground ball right back at Kippenberger again with the scoop and the throw. Timmy Kippenberger having himself the last couple innings. Mr. Kippenberger picking it nice there at third base. So there's one man out. The next hitter will be Jared Colon, the left fielder. Jared is 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts, and he popped up to third base on a nice play by Kippenberger there. Pop foul, back out of play. 1 strike. That'll be back at the food truck there. Thank you. High ball 1, 1-1. You want after that? Oh yeah. Pitch is high. Ball 2. Graham got some giddy up on that fastball today. You know, has worked sporadically this year trying to get him ready for the tournament. 2-1 pitch. Fouled back again. That was a good pitch. Now he's got him where he wants him. 2 balls, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 man out. Come on, go get him. 7-1 Wildcats, top of 7. Ooh. That was a tough pitch. Graham throws curveball, doesn't get commitment, doesn't get the strike call. We'll go full 3-2, 1 man out. Ground ball right at Gracia. Scoops. Throws. 2 outs. Graham Smith, 2 rocking chair ground ball outs, which is what we're looking for. Just want to make a quick announcement. We do have a new outfield setup. Jack Boyle's out playing right field, making his debut appearance, like I said earlier, for the Wildcats this year as a senior. He'd been hurt earlier in the year. Thanks to Coach Kyra for getting him in the game here at the end. Much appreciated by his fans and his father especially. So bring up Timmy Connors, the center fielder, number 7. Connors is singled and struck out twice. Strike 1 is the count. High ball 1. Graham's got, like I said, good life. Get that command down. Can be a dominant force as a closer on the mound for the Wildcats. This will be back-to-back outings. Hasn't pitched since the Reading game. Good curveball, little outside. Good change of pace. Pitch by Smith. Ball down low. I think it's 3-1. Scoreboard has a 2-2. I think it's 3-1. Not sure. 3-1. That'll be ball 4. So the scoreboard was wrong. So we do have a base on balls for Connors. So again, Graham will work out of the stretch. 2 men are out. 7-1 Wildcats lead here in the 7th inning. 1 out to go. Brian Shaughnessy, the catcher, has been hit by a pitch, walked and singled. Pitch looked good from here, but again, I'm at the right field side, so I'm not sure what I'm looking at. 1-0 pitch by Mr. Smith. Connors leads off first. There's a fly ball. Play is made by Jack Boyle in the game out in center field. Wildcats with a victory, 7-1. They'll move on to the championship game tomorrow, Memorial Day Sunday at 3. Congratulations to the Wildcats. Big thanks and shout outs to the Warriors of Matignon with the 7-1 win. Yeah. So the victory for the Wildcats. I thank everyone for joining us here on WCTV. We'll end it.
Coverage of the spring sports season on WCTV is brought to you in part by our business partners, including the Self-Defense Institute, located at the MGM Plaza in Tewksbury, White's Physical Therapy, located on Burlington Ave, right in the center of Wilmington, and Lori Toll, an independent director with Pampered Chef, online at pamperedchef.biz/Lori Toll.